Hi and welcome to World Cricket Watch. I'm joined with my cricket maestro here, Blaise Murphet.
Thank you, Dave. Welcome. And Dave, what are we going to be discussing today?
Today we're going to discuss what we think should be the best test team in the world. Now, looking at the ICC, they've got it completely wrong, and some things are just wrong on that list. There is no way that Paul Harris is the 8th best bowler in the world. And we want to put this right, so we want to contribute what we think is our best test team. And we're not going to collaborate on this. We're going to give it a whirl. So I want to open it up to Blaise and ask him who would be his captain.
Captain is a very good question, Dave, and thanks for asking. And actually, it corresponds to the number one position on my batting card here. And that would be the South African captain, Graeme Smith.
Yeah, that's a very good choice. Some would say quite an obvious choice, I think, on current form.
Possibly. And yours?
We honestly did not collaborate on this, but Graeme Smith is my number one and my test captain.
So we'll both now put Graeme Smith in our number one spot. And maybe a little asterisk there.
I'm going to put a C.
Either way you want to do it.
Right. So where from here then, Blaise?
Okay, why don't you tell us who else is opening with in your batting lineup, Dave?
Okay, I'm going to open with a very explosive Indian batsman.
I feel like we might well be similar on this choice.
We are?
I think we might be.
Is your Indian batsman Gambhir?
It is not.
Neither is mine. Right? I think we'll both agree, and we'll just put Virender Sehwag.
Look, a batting average of 50.4 in tests with 15 test match centuries, and I heard recently the only Indian to make a triple century in tests, and I believe he's made 2 or 3 triple centuries, is explosive, and I think along with Smith, who could probably act as more your anchor role, I think Sehwag just gives that kind of explosive element that really just knocks opposition bowling attacks out of the water.
Yeah. Okay, we're looking very similar here.
At the moment.
Let's put it up. Right. Oh.
There goes the board.
Right, now let's go. Let's hopefully have some difference here. This can't be going on.
A prominent Aussie, we should be disagreeing on pretty much everything. But,
really,
I'm happy with our opening batsman.
Yeah, right, over to you. Number 2, come on.
I might be showing my bias here as an Australian, but I think with a batting average of 56.2 and 37 test match centuries, Ricky Ponting would be an obvious choice for me to come in at number 3. What do you think, Dave?
I think that is an impeccable choice.
Thank you very much.
This is just couldn't have been planned better. Let's just whack that in there.
Yeah. Look, I think those 3 really pick themselves on current form. Now, just to give you an idea, just on the current ICC best batsman list, Graeme Smith comes out in a lowly 8. Ricky Ponting at 7, and our friend Virender Sehwag does not come in the top 10 current test batsmen in the world. So, although we're finding consensus, it's actually quite different to, maybe ideas through the ICC ranking. But whatever you do, if you have a comment, remember that you can always post it on the site.
Tell us we're wrong. Tell us you know better, and we'll look into it, and we'll probably disagree, but let's go from there. Right, let's move on. Let's go to 4th place. I think the onus is on me.
It
maybe?
is, David. Yep.
And right, I am going for a little Indian maestro.
Yeah.
Who resembles God.
Yeah.
To me and to many Indian fans throughout the world, I'm sure.
42
test centuries.
Right. This is extraordinary.
This isn't going well, but this is the great cricketing mind here. You have a great cricketing mind. We'll put that one there.
Don't even need to say his name.
God.
Seriously though, we've got a left-hander in there. We've got, flamboyance. And then, of course, Tendulkar, who speaks to all forms of batting. But I think it's a good, lineup so far that, we're kind of agreeing on.
Right, we're going to mix it up here. We're going to mix it up.
Okay.
Blaise is going to go next. 5th choice, powerhouse batting lineup. What's he going to go for?
I want a little bit of bowling with my batting, and I want to make sure that, although I do have that already with a bit of spin from Virender Sehwag, just in case, it's a bit of a turning pitch, I want someone who's possibly, at the moment, or possibly all time, one of the great all-rounders. And that'd be the batting powerhouse with an average of 54.66 and incredible bowler, Kallis, at number 5.
That is a very good choice. Now, I'm not exactly enamoured with Kallis' batting style a lot of the time, but you can't dispute that average, and he really is a true performer.
And he serves as a great tool in the bowling department as well. He can come on, he's got that kind of knack that they talk about of breaking a partnership, and I think that he's really...
I mean, he swings the ball, he takes wickets.
Not many people do that with the amazing batting, and you could put him, in any of those positions. Just happens that I thought his best fit was at number 5. But Dave, you obviously think differently, right?
We have a slight difference here. Like, I'm not letting on to who my number 6 is, but maybe we might be in agreement or something. But I want to go to the talisman of Pakistan cricket right now. Triple century a few weeks ago, and just an all-round performer. Like, I'm going for a fair bit of age in my batting lineup so far, but I don't think that's a bad thing,
Mine's not exactly a sprightly young group either, to tell you the truth.
So, I'm going to put him up there, and I'm going to go for Yunus Khan.
Well, you'll be thrilled to hear, in fact, that he is currently the 2nd best batsman according to the ICC.
They do get some things right.
And Kallis comes down at number 10. So I don't know what that says about our choices. I just like the fact that I've got just a little bit of bowling option there with my number 5. I like that.
So shall I move on to number 6?
I think that you may have already moved on.
Well, I think we don't need to say any more about this guy. I'm going to put him in there, and I'm hoping you maybe have a different number 6.
I can't exactly have the same, seeing as I had Kallis at number 5, Dave. But I really want to stress that I'm feeling with yours that it's very right-handed based at the moment in your batting lineup. I'm a little bit worried about where the lefties are, and I think my choice for number 6 is a batsman of unbelievable technique, and he's dogged and he's strong-willed, and every time I hear any report about the West Indies, I hear Shivnarine Chanderpaul, this amount of runs not out. The guy cannot be dismissed, and I think that a left-hander coming in and really acting as the bridge through to my bowlers. I want someone who can really bat long innings through with my bowlers, and as a result, I'm just going to put in here Chanderpaul.
Yeah, I think that's a really good choice. I think he's number 1 currently in the ICC rankings, and
underrated, do you think?
He is underrated. He does have quite an awkward technique. He's a very wristy player. He holds the bat very much into his body and kind of doesn't open it up like your Graeme Smiths or your JP Duminy to play as big a shots.
Or like a Lara before him.
Yeah, I mean he's not the typical West Indian batsman, but he is the most effective West Indian batsman.
Yeah, extraordinary, and batting average of over 50 with 21 Test centuries. I mean, you can't.
Yeah, and he's been around forever, it seems.
Forever, yeah.
He's very young when he started. So, right, let's move on to the
keeping wicket.
Keeping wicket.
Yeah. Well, I actually had a real struggle with this because I wanted to go with someone who was a good wicket keeper, but was also, I think ever since Gilchrist's reign in Australia, the wicketkeepers had to be someone who is an awesome batsman as well. And I think as a result that this guy, and I wanted to get a bit of youth in there as well. He's not young, but he's a lot younger than my rest of my lineup so far. So I think that MS Dhoni is my choice for wicketkeeper.